back on the PCT. Right now I'm up here at Boulder Oaks campground. This is where Hector and I stopped when we were doing a section hike back in 2020, and I've got a little section of this to do to catch up with Monica and David. When they went from the border up to Cibbets Flats, and now I'm going to be going from Boulder Oaks to Cibbets Flats. Passing under the 8 freeway here, and I remember from Monica's video how tall this thing was, and they were looking to maybe get shelter out of the storm, but yeah, this is going to do it. This thing is tall. And Kitchen Creek's right down there. I see a little flow, not much, but a little flow down there. Well, the wind is supposed to pick up today, but then be good for the rest of the weekend. And you're probably wondering, Huck, what are you doing the PCT? Just a little section here. Well, this weekend we're doing a bigger section from Sunrise Trailhead to Scissors Crossing. And I thought I'd come down early and knock out a portion that I haven't done. Then I'll be all caught up with Monica and David. And today's a beautiful day for it. Sun's out, but temperatures are like low 60s. Nice little breeze. Can't beat it. Can't beat it at all. One thing I really like about this section though, there are these giant manzanita bushes, trees. They're massive. They're really big all throughout here. We used to have a grove of those up my way in the San Antonio Wilderness, and that area was called Manzanita Flats. However, that burnt due to the El Dorado fire back in 2020 burned down thanks to a gender reveal. Yeah, that sucked. I'm already feeling it a mile in. I got a light pack on, if you can see, just a little day pack to do this section, but man, out of shape still. And this weekend we're doing 17 miles on top of the 6.5, 7 that I'm doing today. Whew. One thing about the trail, it is desolate out here. I saw somebody parked at the trailhead earlier. I don't know which way they went. There's a couple. That's the only other people I've seen out here today. It's crazy. And to think in a couple months, this is just the end of February, so March and April, this is going to be a thoroughfare right here of PCT hikers going all the way to Canada. I think they release like 50 a day from the border. So yeah, it's going to be a freeway before too long. That's the 8 freeway way out there. I mean way out there. Boulder Oaks is over there somewhere behind that hill, and I'm out of breath. Hey. I will say, this was Monica's idea that I take today to fill this one in. Good idea, really good idea, because who knows when I'll be down this area again. It's about a 3-hour drive from the house, and not many other reasons to come down to this area. So yeah, thank you Monica for the idea of knocking this one out. So I only brought the GoPro, but you should still be able to see this line in the hill right here, and that's the trail. Actually, I see people way up there. That must be that other couple. They're moving fast. And then in this drainage right here is Kitchen Creek. There's a waterfall down in there I've never been to. We'll see how long I have when I get there, because I'm supposed to be picked up around 2 p.m. from the campground up there. But right in there wraps around, heads onto the other side, and then there's a big campground on the other side. And you go up to a junction with a dirt road. That dirt road I'm going to take down to Cibbets Flat campground. Earth's pumping. Good views from up here. Now that I reached that section I was talking about earlier, which is that long straightaway on the side of the mountain toward the top. That's where I'm at. But I don't know how well the GoPro is going to pick this up. Way out there, that's Lake Marina. And on the other side, that's a Merino Buttes right in there. Other side is Hauser Canyon. That's where Hector and I met up with Mike and David when we were doing our section hike, and they saved us because we were just drenched from the rains that day. And it would have been miserable sleeping that night trying to stay warm when we had nothing but wet clothes. Just made a stop here, grab some water and some more snacks. But that back there was the turnoff to one of the turnoffs to Kitchen Creek. I decided not to do that, just keep on going. I did grab one of these out, Uncrustable. I love these on the trail. Definitely not keto at all, but they're so damn good. This one's the grape. Usually I get the grape or the raspberry. Both are great. Raspberry I think is a newer flavor. Yeah, I love these Uncrustables for the trail. So the water is definitely flowing down there. You can see the water right there. I don't know if the waterfall's here or right here. I can hear a big waterfall down here. So that's probably Kitchen Creek Falls, possibly. But I can hear it down there. There's probably more than one, but one big fall's here, another one over there. Flowing good. Just met a guy on the trail west who's camped up here at Cibbets Flats. He came down to check out the waterfall because each time he's tried to find it, he's missed it, or it's been dry. So yeah, there's a little bit more of the water right there. So it's just flowing decent. Keep sightseeing here and just enjoying the views. Kitchen Creek right down there is flowing great. So as of this video, which is February 21st, good water flow. Hopefully that helps some of you out there that might be doing the PCT early in the season. Really good water flow. Good spot to just take in the view. Kitchen Creek's right below me. Get a little drink of water. Making sure I'm full of electrolytes. This one here is Ultima. This other one will be some Element once I need to get into that one. As you can see, already made it to the road. A little under 2 hours to get here. I've got about another 2.5 miles. You come across this way, you go around this side of the mountain, you climb up and then drop down to Cibbets Flats. So let's go. Winds are a little bit worse on this side. Good view still. Watching these two ravens or crows, whatever they are, just ride the winds. It goes way out there. Then Chorizo Gourd Canyon Trust would be somewhere out that way. And those mountains you see way in the distance, that's old Mexico. These rocks right here remind me of something like out of Star Trek or something. Or it's like a miniature Vasquez rocks. Pretty neat. And on this side of the mountain it is less shaded, more exposed, and windier. That rock right there is the first good spot really for me to take a nice break on the trail. Stopped for about 10-15 minutes there and just enjoyed these views. Pretty spectacular. Well, I'm making really good time, and I'd show you the camp here. This is the Fred Canyon Trail Camp. It's huge. Easily could fit like 10 tents in here. Upper part of the camp is just right there. Like one or two tents there, one right here, a few more over this way. Then if you come over here, there's a couple spots like right back in here. There's Reen on far out. If you go down about 100 feet, there's 3 nice campsites over there. And then over here, a nice big site as well. I was watching a gopher, kept popping his head up over here for a little bit, just going boop, 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 boop. He'd pop up, look at me, go back down again. Ground is really wet, surprisingly. I know we had rain like a week ago, But I wasn't expecting it to be, the ground to be so wet here. But this spot right here would hold easily 6 to 8 tents. Let's go over to the creek. I don't see anything flowing. Nope. No water in the creek right now at all. Birds are chirping in here though. I don't know if you could hear that. This is a great site just to get out of the wind. On far out, there were a couple reports where right as they went to bed, they heard some cougar screams and an owl chirping or hooing. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. Very nice. Well worth it to stop here if you're doing the PCT. Every time I hit record, the wind goes. Well, I have officially finished all the PCT up to Sunrise Trailhead. Just finished from Boulder Oaks to this parking lot, which we did in 2019. We took off from this parking lot, went up to Mount Laguna. So I've gone the whole section now, all the way up to the Sunrise Trailhead, which we're gonna be at starting tomorrow. Thank you to Monica and David, who are about to come pick me up. And in a video in 2018, Monica's first video she ever made, when she was coming up from Boulder Oaks, she done a shout out to me on that video saying how much I love that trail. She was right. It's a beautiful trail looking down at Kitchen Creek. So hope you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna head down to Cibbets Flat, have my lunch, wait for them to pick me up. Till the next one, thanks for having me.